What's up, guys? Eric the Human here, and welcome to the third ever episode of Shut Up and Roll, our D&D podcast where I am the DM. And so all the links below are useful information about like my Instagram or my Twitter or whatever you want, where you can hit me up, and if you share the podcast or YouTube channel, whatever you want, there'll be a high chance that you'll be named after some character. I don't have any characters right now that are named after people, but somebody could have been Dudist, the half-orc that died. But still, it could be a character. There's some characters that are showing up pretty soon, and it'll be a lot of fun if I name them after some viewers. That would be fun. And please share us around. It's the best way for small channels to grow. This episode is a lot more puzzle heavy, and if you guys like perception checks, you'll enjoy this episode. So the next episode, we'll be recording it on November 27th, but it won't come out until when? When will the next episode come out? So the 22nd was the last episode, so December 6th will be the next episode, if you guys are ready for that. Hopefully this arc will probably carry into December, maybe January. Should be a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it a lot. I know it's kind of rough. I'm the first time DM, so it's not the best, but I hope you guys are enjoying it. So, without further ado, let's shut up and roll.
And you gotta do that area of effect damage, or the execution attacks on them.
Okay.
Or you just
It's the warp attacks. You'll get like a slight like notification before they come, but you almost have to keep constantly moving in a circle, and like just panning the camera in a circle.
talking about?
You know, for a Shadow War.
All right.
Trying to kill the Nazgûl, or try to at least fight them off.
Kevin, you play Mario Odyssey? Have you beat it yet?
No, not yet.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
I fucking love this thing, dude. This thing is the shit.
Oh yeah. I'm just waiting for
what's up?
Pokemon and
You guys
all
all
that
ready?
shit, and it'll be the fucking best.
Yoshi.
There's one game.
Yoshi.
All right.
Yoshi.
So,
Yeah.
where you guys left off was the two statues talking about welcome to the Grey Forest. Stray too far from the path, and you'll have to begin again. All guides face to their south, right this way. And the statue on your right is facing you guys, and he's pointing directly behind him. So what? It's like it's the middle of the day. The Grey Forest is filled with fog.
Okay.
It is hard to see 10 feet in front of you.
We link arms through the fog.
We hold hands.
Yeah.
We're gonna Wizard of Oz this.
Hey, if you guys are gonna keep calling me Touch, Mr. Touchy, I'm gonna have to hold someone's
We're gonna
hand.
play Red Rover with the ghost.
Let's see. We're all gonna hold hands. You want to hold someone's belt, you little perv.
Now you're putting words in my mouth.
Don't you threaten me with a good time.
Yeah, don't do it.
Dude, I feel like
Might
I'm
be an
stuck.
accident where it just gets stuck in your mouth.
So which way are you guys going?
Huh?
Oh. Okay, Mr. Touch.
Might wake up.
Dude, I feel like I'm in a video game, but I'm stuck at a puzzle and I can't figure it out. Like, I feel like that is obviously something that statue's telling.
Is there a So,
Yeah.
Eric, when I'm talking to you as the DM, of course I'll talk to
Yeah.
you like this. When I'm talking in game, I'll have the voice. So is there?
No,
so it's the dude
he's looking to the
south,
looking to the
pointing to the
south.
north. The other statue's just standing there
Yeah, he's pointing behind him.
south, pointing towards the north.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other guy's just
he's just got his arms
the other guy's
down.
just standing there,
Nothing
with no
curious about.
But he has the warning for the path. The other one is the other one.
He's
pointing towards
forest
the forest
is north
and then looking
to you
in a
guys.
completely
He's
different
pointing
direction.
The guide is facing south, pointing directly behind you.
He's pointing north. So facing south.
Okay, so I'm thinking. So if the guide is all guides face the south, so there's more than one guide, but he's the only one that's facing south. So if we head into this forest, if we get lost for whatever reason, we got to start all over this damn thing again. And I don't want to do that because these little legs can only walk so far without giving out on me, I swear. Okay, so I wonder how many guides there are in the forest, and if we run into them, make sure they're facing south before we end up going the direction they're pointing. Because there's going to have to be symbols guiding us through this forest, because if we get lost, we're going to be in big, deep shit. Do we agree?
Man. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
this guide is facing south. We follow his arrow. We follow the way he's pointing. The next guide we see, because there's more than one, obviously, by what this weird elvish birdie symbol thing says. There's more than one. That's how we're going to have to figure this out.
So you guys are all going to go north.
I like that.
I don't see another course of action.
All right.
That sounds good.
Yes.
Now, wait, before we go anywhere, the trick is trying to figure out, we got to find some way to be able to understand where south is, whichever way we go. Because if we can only see 10 feet in front of us, it's going to be kind of hard to determine a direction, don't you think?
Can we look up?
I will tell you right now, all of
the
you guys won't. It's not that kind of trickery where you guys are going to be deceived by direction. Everything that is south right now is going to be south when you're in there. If you guys stray too far from that path, that is where you'll have to begin again.
Cool. Okay. Who's ready to go on this disaster of a field
All right.
trip?
So you guys are going. You guys are going north.
Let's do it.
Gotcha.
We're going north because the guide.
So you guys go north about 100, 150 feet, and you come upon. No, you guys come upon a second statue. It's a similar statue. It's a second statue, and it's very similar to the first one that you see. And it has a plaque on it as well.
Okay, Elven Reader to the front of the line. Come on, move it. Step up. Knees to chest, bitch.
All right.
Let's go.
All right, I'll go.
The plaque says, "The first lies with his hand, or the first lies with his right hand."
Okay,
yes.
So it says the first lies with his right hand.
The statue.
What does the statue look like?
Is pointing. The statue. Yeah. Okay. So the statue is pointing to. Let me see. I have it all written. What is that noise? Here's. Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Fireworks.
Oh, fuck, that's me, dude. That's fireworks. My bad. Let me see if it... All right,
no, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Is it coming through?
Yeah, that's all it sounds like. So
it sounds like construction work.
The statue is pointing with his right hand to his right. And the first statue is pointing. I'm sorry. This fucking. How did I write this? Yeah. Okay. So the first.
Was this at the same time?
But the plaque says he lies with his right hand, and he's pointing right, so we obviously should probably go.
Not right, going straight. He's lying with his right.
Hold on, just let those fireworks die down a little bit.
Yeah, let's just let this disappear. But hey, anytime we ask something to be read, like you know, like John and Nate are able to read Elvish. Can we just take for fact that
Yeah,
anytime
absolutely.
you read that out, Eric,
Yeah,
it's being read
yeah.
to the group?
So it said, yeah. So the first
Okay.
the first lies with his
That's why I read
right
it
hand.
sometimes, 'cause I didn't know.
Yeah.
So So you asked what the statue looks like. Who asked what the statue looks like? Okay, roll a d20 for me.
I did.
Taylor, we all did.
One second. I'm gonna get my rolling thing out.
Oh,
Do I have to add a
What is
modifier or no?
perception modifiers? Perception modifier. Yeah, so add your intelligence modifier to it.
Perception's intelligence. Let me check. Oh fuck. Okay. You're not gonna like this, guys, and someone else is gonna have to.
You
do
see his hands
6
pointing
in
to his
total.
right.
Yeah, no, I say fuck that. We keep going straight.
Someone else needs.
Do you guys
someone else
want to
can-
go? Do
someone
you
else
guys
can
want to
probably
go
roll a check,
straight?
by the way, there's someone
What
else.
is it for perception? What
Perception.
If I were to roll, Eric, what would I roll for again?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask.
Yes,
So
correct.
roll a d20 and add your intelligence or perception, whatever.
Okay, well, John, what'd you get, man? You were on a roll with high rolls.
All right. So
I got a
John,
16
you
total.
or Corvo, you inspect this statue, and you see that his left arm is behind his back. His right arm is pointing to the left, but you see that his left arm is pointing also. His right arm is pointing to his right. His left arm is behind his back, and it is pointing to his left.
So
Okay, it lies with the right arm. We'll go the direction where the left hand's pointing.
I think you're onto something, Mr. Mercenary.
so you
big
guys
man
going
with your
left?
Swords.
All right.
Left.
Yep.
Left.
Yeah.
left is the right
I
way.
think he's
So
trying to
you
hide
guys
the
go
roll.
another about
You know, cocky is
150,
like-
Great
What are you
job,
doing?
John.
200 feet, and you come across another statue. It's got another plaque on it.
Corvo, step up, buddy. What's this thing say?
Okay.
The second
I'll read
goes with the warm wind.
Hank, did you fart?
That's the only way.
No.
Blow this fog out, buddy.
Don't.
The warm wind.
Second goes with what?
All right.
Yeah,
Can
roll a
can
perception
look
check
at
for
the
me.
statue
Cold
and
out.
See what I see. What does the statue looks like?
Unless you want someone to fight.
Okay.
I don't think there's going to be any warm.
Both of
16.
his
Anyway.
arms are down to his side, and his eyes are closed. There's nothing that is pointing a certain direction.
These mirrors look like this guy's taking a shit, right? Kind of standing there.
Hank,
What if he's not indicating any way to go? What if it's just straight ahead?
Well, it's the warm
What
wind.
if
the
we were at
warm
like
wind.
the spot?
Think
Is
about
he
He's
the
still,
facing-
they're all
Is
facing
he still
south.
facing south? Oh,
Nope.
they all are.
do we feel any temperature change?
I'm gonna go around the back of the statue and look at the statue's ass and see. If I
I'll
see
use your
anything around it.
16 as a roll.
pretty
There's
bad.
nothing coming out of the statue's ass.
Well,
Just
fuck.
his ass, that's specific?
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Warm
Well,
wind,
warm wind. So, you know,
not sour
You could be,
wind.
bro.
sour wind.
Are we like? There's
four.
no
How many
breeze.
directions
There's
are
no.
North, east, south, west, and
directions?
east.
North, south, east, and west. Okay.
Yeah, this
South,
has
Warm
east,
wind.
Boys
west.
wind.
No, northwest. No.
Can we
There's
tell-
no wind
there's,
currently.
there's no wind at all, right? It's just
There's no up or down.
offshore
All right,
flow.
everybody,
offshore flow. I mean,
Everybody kind of spread out a little bit. Don't get lost though. Don't want to lose a little.
Scarlet,
See if we can
Scarlet's
find some
with
kind
you,
of
and
wall.
she chimes in.
Hank,
Do you
Find
guys
any
not
wall.
have any idea of what's going on?
I feel like this
One
is
at a
big
time.
lady
Attic
fucking
and
idiot.
slide.
Figure it out.
Fuck.
All right. Look at here, big lady. Clearly, you know something's going on. We're a little lost here. So
I have been through this
chime on
forest
in,
before.
guide.
But if I were to
Now you tell us.
look,
Scarlet.
I'm just abiding by the rules. If I were to help you, we would instantly start at the beginning. I can't do that. So, you guys are going to have to figure this out on your own. But I will give you a hint. What makes warm wind?
Fire.
Fire.
Probably a fart.
She looks at Hank very
So-
quizzically.
I'm guessing not a
I
fart.
gave you a
Alright.
stone that made you
That's
intelligent.
your intelligence is supposed
And
to be on
that's what you come up with.
Fart.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
be intelligent.
warm
So say some pretty dumb
warm
things.
wind. So, anybody
Mhm.
got a fire spell you can cast at the statue?
Oi, church
Yeah.
guy, you have a fire, right?
Yeah.
Little King of Sparks. All right, go ahead and
Or
Enlighten.
it's okay.
Sure.
There
Can
is
I look
not.
around real quick? Is there like any fire pits or anything around? Damn it!
I'll make those
maybe
sparkle.
there's some
come
nice
out of your
tiki
fingers.
torches. Little fire. All right,
Can I
run,
use
friend.
prestidigitation
You
to
can
have
try.
a flame appear in my hand?
Oh, that little church boy's gonna.
Okay, prestidigitation. to have
Yeah,
a
go
flame
ahead.
in my hand. Do I have to? You want me to roll something for it? All right.
Poor-
That's one.
Poor Nate. He had something chalked up probably.
Sorry, you just say something.
Steal-
No, I'm just in here
Fire.
thinking.
What'd
I'm
you
trying
roll?
to think of like the riddle.
Oh.
No, we got to have fire going.
What'd you-
That's the only like piece
17?
I think we're missing right
Yeah.
now. We need to get a fire going on
So,
the statue.
Little
On
fifth
the-
element.
so
action.
prestidigitation
I didn't
is
add
an
any modifiers
illusion,
to it.
correct?
Can I still add my spell modifier? It is. It doesn't have any heat.
So the flame
that's
comes
no
up in
way.
your
Just
hand,
my
no
sacred
wall.
flame.
and
Buffalo.
nothing happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty
Othello.
impressive, friend. Little
There we
fire
go.
without fire. All right,
It's
good
illusion.
job.
All right. Someone else used a different
All
flame.
right,
and
Othello. I think you're gonna have to do it.
Othello. Yeah.
Okay.
You gotta light it up, dude.
Alrighty.
You know, half the man, half the
Mr.
fire, right? Just the light.
Mr. Dorf, what are you
Spark that
doing?
hole on, boy.
Shut up.
I'm gonna use sacred
Alright.
sacred flame and burst it into flames.
So you
Spark that
use
bomb,
Sacred
boy.
Flame,
No.
and around the statue, it can bust into flames. And all of a sudden, a breeze appears. And the breeze blows north.
Oh, guess we
Right.
found which way we're going.
Yeah.
Go north.
All right, good job, church guy.
Thank you.
Get us where we need to go.
Thank you.
Bravo.
All right.
Have five.
Bravo.
I knew I was
You
Have
going
five.
guys go another 150,
Step by
200
step,
feet,
North and north and north.
come upon another statue.
Why are all these statues boys? Where are all the ladies?
Oh, God.
Hey,
We got the big lady right here.
Of course there is.
So is there another plaque on this
Probably a
one?
little two
Yeah.
sizes too big for
Corvo,
you.
step
Okay.
up, read this
All
one.
right. Let me read it.
Okay.
These shapes are
The
weird.
third
Looks like another
lies
duck.
with his left hand.
Okay.
All right, none of those stupid hand things, friends.
Wait, the third
Somebody
lies
else,
with his
somebody else
left
do a
hand.
roll. Look at
So
it.
didn't the third statue have its left hand pointing behind
The
its
first
back
statue did.
to the left?
That was
I'm
the-
pretty sure-
the statue
No.
did.
Third
Third-
statue had his
No,
eyeballs.
well,
closed
yeah,
with his hand
technically, yeah.
suicide,
If you're going off of the
right.
off of the very first statue, yeah. This is the
This
is the
is the third
technical
statue.
third guide.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay, so he's.
Oh, because guide in the forest. Okay.
Okay,
he
so Eric,
is
how's he standing?
He's currently pointing to his. So he's facing, and he's pointing to his left. He's pointing with
His left hand.
Yeah, to his left.
Okay, where's his right hand?
His right hand's behind his back.
Where's his right hand?
Mm-hmm.
Pointing straight back. Okay. Fuck that. We're going
Pointing-
in the direction where there's
So
right
you're
hand.
going where
pointing
his
at.
right hand's pointing?
Yeah, because the left hand lies.
Left hand lies.
Same thing.
You
the
guys
direction that
walk
his right hand's
about
pointing.
100 feet.
I'm agree.
Fog starts to fall in on you, and you're back
Ah, shit.
at that first statue.
All right.
It was a trick.
Who made this call? Remember, he lies, so maybe that's the lie. There's so much he lies.
And just for saving time, I will
truthful.
put you guys back at that third statue because you guys know the first two, so it's not a big deal. So
So the
right,
first
future
one,
Eric,
the
split
second
here.
one,
So-
the third
what did the third
lies
flag say again?
with his left hand.
Corvo, you read it, dude.
The third lies with his left hand.
again.
So he's facing, and his left arm is pointing to his left side.
And that's
His
And
right
his
arm is
right
pointing
arm is pointing
behind
where?
him. So to the his right arm is pointing to the it'd be the west.
Okay,
So
cool.
he's
So
facing
let's go.
south.
Let's
So
just go
you
the
guys
opposite direction
went
of which we went last time.
West last time, so you're going east this time?
yeah,
Let's go east.
Again?
I agree.
With a shot at this point, yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I agree.
Well, wait.
Okay.
No, I'm saying wait a second. I want to use a perception check on the statue. I really want to look
Okay.
at this guy.
What is
See
your
what's
roll?
going on. 15, 16, 17,
Good.
18.
I'm happy you rolled that, Caleb. You notice near the bottom of the statue, there is some turned up dirt. Like somebody turned this statue.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh, cool. What dirt? Okay, so looking at the dirt. Hey, Hank, I'm gonna need your muscles.
It looks
or
like
your
somebody
arms or
turned the
whatever
statue
fuck
to
you
the
call them.
right.
Get over here. I need this. I'm gonna need you to turn this the right direction. So we're gonna be turning it to the left because he needs to face south, and it looks like he's facing east.
All right. So
Roll
I'll turn
me a
south and
D20
we'll be facing
there,
left.
friend.
All right. Sounds pretty
So-
good. Sounds pretty easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I? I'm
Anybody
gonna help
can
him.
help.
I know I'm small,
honestly.
but I'm gonna help.
Yeah. You guys get
Okay.
everybody
I'll
roll a
jump in too.
D20.
I will too.
I have to.
Okay.
So I got.
All right, you guys are
Oh,
good.
I got 20.
I got a 14.
7.
You guys are good. So you guys turn this statue, and
so-
there is no longer any.
With
And-
the greatest of ease.
Now,
The
Which way
right
is the
hand
right-
is now facing
right hand
north.
face.
All right.
Cool. Let's go to the north.
Nope.
Wait, isn't that the direction we
All
went
right.
last time?
And then you
No,
went the
we went
opposite, and
to
you
the
went to the
Went
east.
west.
You wanted to be
Oh.
the opposite, but I was like, "Hey, stop
So
it! Somebody
now-
dug this shit out."
You guys go to the north,
Oh.
go about
Still
150
the right
feet,
direction.
and you see the fourth statue.
Aw.
All right.
Who is building all these statues, man? I mean,
The
it's
fourth
pretty crazy, right?
lies
Who knows?
with his hands.
All right,
All right.
all right.
I'm
Kinda weird.
just
There you
gonna roll
go.
perception 'cause might as
All right.
Yeah, get it.
Ro-
All right, learning the game.
Attaboy.
Have a
I got
potato.
a
All right.
13.
No.
It's a statue.
Surprisingly,
Yeah.
that hits my marker. So you look at him, his arms are both pointing. One's behind him and one is to his left. And so you realize that both lie with the left, or both lie with his hands. So you see his eyes, and they are looking to his right.
What? Okay.
Can I?
Oh,
roll
what do you see
to
there,
make
friend?
sure
Yes.
The statue's facing south. This time?
Roll it. Perfect. Yes,
Oh, I
the
remember
statue is facing south.
Not gonna fall
So-
for those dirty ass tricks again.
The
So they're
statue's
looking at
right.
his right.
Yes, the
The
statue's
eyes
right.
are,
He's facing south.
but he's facing south, so his eyes are facing
No, he's
west.
facing. If he's facing south, it means the guides face south. His eyes are facing left, so we should go the way his eyes are showing us. Unless,
His eyes are facing
unless
right.
Where are his hands again?
is his feet
No.
pointing any direction
No.
in particular?
He
He
rolled
might
an
be a river
18.
dancer or something.
His feet are not pointing in any direction. His feet, all of the statues so far have been covered in robes, so you can't really see their feet. Just their hands, their eyes, their face, their hair, all of this stuff.
Let's kind of leave a lot to the imagination.
So, which way are you guys going? North, south, east, or west?
The way his eyes are facing, it's my vote.
All right, let's ask the elf fellow. Hey, Corvo, which way did his eyes look that way then, eh?
To the
He's
west.
facing south, but
Correct.
his eyes are facing west.
Alrighty, that's the direction, right?
So yeah, I say we go west.
Yeah, I'm.
All
I'm
right.
gonna walk with the dwarf.
So you guys walk another 200 feet.
Let's go get lost.
You find another
You wanna walk
statue
with Mr. Touchy?
in front of a river.
Come here, Mr. Touchy.
And
There's a river now.
Can I
What
cast
spell
a
would you
spell?
like to cast?
What I'm gonna cast, and this is gonna be something, just because I just have a feeling, and I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. And what Fairy Fire does is around me in about a 25-foot radius. It covers everything that you see in a glowing orb. So anything that's invisible or anything that's around us somewhere, if it will show.
How long does that
even if
last?
it's invisible or not. So I just I don't know how many rounds. I don't have it up. Let me check.
I'll give you 30 minutes for that.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
It's kind of like my detection.
Because it doesn't seem like a big deal.
All right.
Like, it's not like a-
So I'm
yeah.
gonna, yeah. Well, I want to cast it because I just want to. I don't know if something's following
All
us or if
I like the
something's invisible,
precaution.
or if it's not. Or if it's,
I like the
That
precaution.
aberration, you know, that-
All right.
Okay.
So you guys come to the 5th statue, and it's at the... Yes? You're at the 5th.
Wait, no.
Yes, it's at a river.
The statue's at the river, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I just want to make sure I got the numbers matched up.
John? Yeah? John?
No, I'm good. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just keeping you on your
gonna go up
toes.
and read it.
The 5th lies with all.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Straight down.
Should we push him over? We should push him over, right?
So the fifth lies with all. So you shouldn't follow his eyes. You shouldn't follow his head. You shouldn't follow anything the statue's saying. What's the statue
So
doing?
he's facing
Look at
south.
that.
Oh,
Hey, dwarf, why don't you roll a perception check?
I was actually gonna think that. But I was
Get it, say it. Jump on it. Get involved.
Yeah.
What'd you roll?
Those lights that you have set up right now, Nate, just got you going like
20.
an angel.
What dice? 20? Okay.
I mean, you are washed out, my friend.
So you rolled a 20, and then you have to add
Correct.
your wisdom or your perception check onto it, whatever it is, intelligence.
What is it?
Potato.
Look on your little attributes and stuff, and find what your perception is, whatever plus it is, and add that to your d20.
You know what's funny? Espon's supposed to be a pescatarian right now, yet he's eating steak.
Hank
And
is a
licking a knife.
pescatarian.
Hank.
The
I don't know where it's at.
the biggest
I'm so lost. I'm looking at right now.
I'm Catholic.
the biggest
goddammit.
dice.
Yeah, no, but like, what are you saying? The fucking
Oh,
thing.
the perception. So it'll look like if we're all
Well,
using the same app. Because
It's your
check that.
it's your wisdom,
Um,
correct,
Using the
Caleb?
paper.
Looking at it right now, I think it's your
Yeah,
intelligence.
it's perception is under wisdom. So
Oh,
it's
yeah,
your
it's wisdom.
wisdom plus whatever.
So whatever. So
Okay, so
in our
plus
apps,
two.
our app is
Like-
really cool. So let's see right here where
Wait, do
it
you see
says
that?
whatever one you have highlighted, or just your pluses are right next to it. So whatever those pluses mean, that's what you're gonna roll. So you say perception. If it says +2, +1, +3, like what does your perception say? Plus what?
+2.
Cool. So you're gonna
Correct.
add 2 to your 20 that you rolled. So if you rolled an 18, you got a 20.
I got a 9.
Cool.
It's a statue of a moon elf.
Statue.
All right,
You fell in the river.
All
all
right.
right. I'll try rolling this time for.
Let's roll a
perception.
d20.
Oh,
Clutch.
oh.
You looked around
I
and all of
did
a sudden
worse.
something.
What'd
kicks
you
in
get?
and
I
actually
got
you
A
roll
line?
Where's
Oh, 5.
5?
You got a 5.
Yeah,
You don't even know it's a statue.
It's made out of
really a
stone.
line.
You don't know exactly what it
It's
is.
made out of stone at this point. All right, come on. Somebody else who has good luck with rolling. Come on.
Yeah, Nate. Nate got error for his dice roll.
No, I thought you said line.
You got a 20?
20.
All right.
Yeah.
John
game?
got
Oh,
there,
nice.
you know.
I got
So,
Nate got a 9. John got a line.
Yeah, I believe you. You don't have to show it. I believe you guys.
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, Kevin rolled
Well,
a natural
both-
20. Kevin knows exactly what the stone's made
So you
out
guys
of.
are
He knows
both
who
good.
made it. He knows everything.
It's
With
origin.
With
But
his
he's
left
clumsy, fell
hand,
in the river and died.
he points to his left. With his right hand, he points behind him. And his eyes are dead straight ahead.
Where are his feet?
His feet are covered. Yeah.
No, they're covered with the robe.
Around the statue. I'm gonna look around the statue, like where the placard is, and see if I can find any engravings,
With
any
your
arrows,
20?
anything
With
that
your
could
20,
possibly.
that is all you find.
Sure.
Pointing to his left with his left arm,
That's it.
behind him with his right arm, and straight ahead with his eyes.
Well, actually, that's
say we
true
tip him
because
over.
there's no. Listen. Before you do anything rash, he's already pointing in 3 directions. There's only one way we could go. It's the way he's not looking, the way he's not pointing. There's only 4 ways to go: north, south, east, and west. Boya. Let's go the way he's not looking and the way he's not pointing.
Okay,
He lies
let's
with
go that
all.
way then.
He's not gonna lie with the which he's not looking, right?
So you're
Yeah, he's
going
not-
with his
yeah.
going to
What's
the
the-
way he's not
Can't lie about
pointing,
something you're not doing.
What he's the
which
way
is
he's not
west.
pointing and the way he's not looking. So it's only one way.
All right.
Those have riches.
So
That's where we're going.
all right.
That's where I'm
So
gonna
I
go.
need everybody to roll a dexterity saving throw with the D20.
Can I see
Yeah,
anything with
you see
my-
that
everything
it's
lit
for
up
the
around
river
me?
that you're about to
20?
cross over.
Oh, cool.
Oh, someone's getting in
A
the drink.
D20. Just
Wait,
roll a
wait,
D20 plus your
roll
dexterity.
dexterity.
D20 with plus dexterity.
I got a 21.
Got a 22.
15.
What'd you get? 17? 15.
15.
18?
18.
14. All right.
14.
So, Othello, let me see. What are you guys' names? Othello, Austrian, Torgoth, and Corvo. You guys cross this river with no problem. Scarlet does as well because she's a badass bitch. And Mr. Hank, yeah, you guys are all
We all
together.
close by,
You guys
or-
just see Hank at the last moment as he's holding his mace above his head like a Vietnam soldier, just walking it over the. He just happens to step on a slippery little rock, and just happens to slip and get all his shit wet.
Okay, can I reach my staff out to kind of hold?
Oh,
hold
he's
on to
not.
him and
He's
I'll
not.
grab
He's not
whoever's
drowning or
in
anything. He's just uncomfortable. Yeah, he's just he's just uncomfortable.
I'm just wet.
Yeah,
He's just
he's just
soaked.
uncomfortable.
So-
Yeah.
You have to understand that I must have
Yes, you
swam
did.
this river. There's no way.
But you didn't go
swam
head-
this river. If I could
Well, no,
do it,
you actually
Chifigo,
you jumped across the rocks,
You
nice
can do
and nice and stylish. He just happened to slip across them. All right,
I like silence.
so you guys cross the river, go another 100 feet, and you come across a 6th statue.
Ooh.
Welcome to D&D, man. Puzzles
goddamn it.
galore. All right.
I'm gonna go up and read it.
The 6th statue must be convinced to show you the way. Arms are down and eyes are closed.
All right. We push him, right? That's how you.
You want to roll? You want to try to
Push
push him?
I'm going to.
Roll a strength check.
With his fucking smug face right now.
Roll a strength
Let's
check.
try to
for
push
me.
him.
Thing to do.
What's my? What am I looking at here?
Wait, can I
Little
jump in there and help him
chicken.
with him?
Strength is +3. All
Just
right,
one
that's
at a
good
time.
number. There we go. 21.
You slam into this.
20.
Nothing happens.
Oh, all right. That's pretty. Oh. You made a rock. I made a scissors.
Solid.
Ow. All right. Pretty solid guy.
I made a rock. I made a scissors. I'm going to.
Korg is Jesus.
Well, actually,
Yeah.
someone else go, and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna.
I appreciate you, Caleb, for pushing everything forward because you know what to roll.
Yeah,
They'll pick up on
I
it.
know.
Who's gonna roll what?
The perception thing.
Kevin, what are you gonna do? Go.
Well, if freaking Hank can't move that thing,
We'll try to do
not
something
moving,
different.
right?
If power isn't gonna fix it, then you should probably do something with your intelligence.
Can I do
That's a good idea.
Oh, that sounds
Roll
so good.
a
That sounds so
d20 for me.
That sounds amazing. Like, oh my god, I'm like, I'm oozing right now because that's
Is perception okay?
16. Good.
Well, if you
So
try
you
concentration-
see his arms and his arms down to his side, and his arms are closed. But you notice something on this statue is not made of stone. There is a little pouch to his right, and there is a gold coin at the bottom of it.
oh, I'm out. I got no gold.
So if there's
No
one
nature.
singular coin, do we put?
Tell
In
us,
it?
friend, what did you see?
It's talking to you,
Tell
Nate.
the group.
Me
Nate.
or him?
Share with the group. Yeah, Nate. Share with the group. Remember, this is so everything that Eric tells you is what you glean. Therefore, it is information only you know. Unlike when John reads stuff, that's when Eric reads it. It's
that's
John
just
reading
to
it.
save
on
time.
these
So we
perception
have to see an
checks.
object. You have to say it out.
Yeah, now you tell us what you see
Okay.
and give us the information that he tells you.
Okay. So what I see is a pouch on the statue that has one gold coin in it.
So okay, I don't have gold, so I'm gonna go on ahead and just give him an apple.
I'll take the
You
apple.
put the apple in the
Hank, it's
gold.
not for
You
eating.
put the apple in the purse, and nothing happens.
Fuck!
All
Give me
right.
my fucking apple back.
I'm gonna put one
Okay,
gold
so I-
coin in the
You
pouch.
put
I'll put
one. All right,
I'll
you
put
guys
two
put
in.
a total of
Want to cover
you
me
put
and
a
wanna
total
cover
of
Austin.
3 gold coins in there, and the fingers
I'll do
move.
another
So
one.
4 gold coins, and the fingers
Oh.
move.
What is it?
Okay,
Where the
then.
buttons-
Another
Okay,
10.
me too.
Keep track of how
so
much you're
you're
losing.
at. So you put in so far. You've put in what? 15 total. 15 total.
Yeah.
It was
The fingers start to curl up a little bit. Hand is kind of
Curl
like
up?
this now.
Oh,
I'm
for
put
fuck's sake,
5?
everyone's broke at the end of this.
All right. Hand starts to move a little bit this way.
You can make us broke.
I'll
10?
do 10.
All right.
Hold on. Why do I think this? Do we have any rocks on the ground? Anything like that? Like something heavy that we can try
try.
instead of gold? No, what I'm saying
Yeah,
is there
of
anything
course.
on the
It's
ground?
a fucking forest.
Okay. There's a bunch of rocks on the ground, so let's try putting that in the...
You put the rocks in?
I put an apple in his pouch and it didn't move anything.
Well,
Probably
a
'cause
rock
it was
is
heavy.
not
You
put a
heavier than
rock
an
in?
apple, Austin.
Well,
Nothing
one gold
happens.
piece is okay. None.
Okay, so I thought maybe you had to do something like Indiana Jones status.
It's a magical moon fairy bastard statue.
So I'm still gonna.
So you're
do the
doing 10? All right.
Mhm.
His hand moves up a little bit more.
Again, that's fucking broke.
Everybody,
Alright.
put your fucking gold in there. I'm
Alright, I'll
tired
put
of seeing
20.
his hand move.
I'm almost broke, but I'll put 20 in.
All right. Hand is
Anybody hungry? I'm gonna eat.
pointed. It's pointed
I have
up,
like
but not completely straight
30.
forward. It's kind of pointed down at the ground now.
Ooh.
It's extended, but not completely down
What
at the ground.
direction
Oh,
is it?
fuck that. I'll put 25
Alright.
then.
I think I have like 30 left.
The hand starts to move a little bit. It's pointing north south, or it's pointing. No, my bad.
North, south.
That's impossible. It's pointed. My bad. It's pointed kind of northwest now.
I'll put 20 in.
It's getting closer. It's getting closer to pointing completely west now.
West.
Yeah,
Another 20.
another 20.
God, I feel like I'm at a
Another
fucking
20.
action. Another 20, another 20, another 20 here.
You
20
put
here.
in 20,
Yeah,
and 15 gold pops out.
oh, you only needed 5 more. That's
The
it.
hand completely points to the west.
So can I make a perception check and look inside of the pouch and see if there's any gold? I could
Sure.
possibly, I don't know. Skeet,
I
so
knew
I
someone
know
was
where
gonna
he's
do
going.
that's probably gonna fuck us.
I just want to look. I'm not gonna go reach.
Sure,
my hand
go
in there.
ahead.
Fuck that. I don't need my hand chopped up.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna look.
Penis. Fly trip out of nowhere.
Perception.
Yeah,
18,
gold's gone.
I bet.
And your apple. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I took my apple out of there.
All right.
Fucker.
It's just rocks in there.
All right.
Yep.
So let's go
You
west.
guys go west, another 200 feet.
So he had a pouch
Yep.
of holding.
So you guys come upon the 7th statue. I'm just going to go ahead and assume that John reads the bottom of it.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah.
The 7th statue demands a sacrifice to show the way.
All right, we just kill the little
Alright.
fellow, right?
Oh,
That's what I was gonna say.
not gonna touch me, boy.
All right.
You need a healer, so you can't kill me.
What about putting a piece of meat down? Something that was killed.
Try it.
Yeah, me.
So you put down a piece of meat?
Get a piece of... Hank, give me a piece of that meat.
No, that's my fish. I bought that fish with my money.
You don't eat meat.
Pescatarian.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
doesn't have any meat. Caleb has all the stuff.
You got
I don't have meat.
fish.
There's no
Well, I
meat.
have salted
Little,
meat. But
look,
With the salt.
little fellow's holding all our food.
Okay.
Well, at least all your food.
I'm gonna put a piece of salted meat on the sacrifice.
Okay, you put down
Still saves
you put
kill
down the
little fellow.
salted meat and
It's only right.
nothing.
You mentioned killing me one more time. I'm gonna make you dream of things you've never even thought were possible.
Now,
just kidding,
now
fun.
is there
That's
little
fun.
critters?
And nothing
Walking around
happens. No.
All right.
Even with the 25 foot of light that you can see around you, you can't see any living creatures around.
Okay, sacrifice.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
gonna do it.
hey,
Let me do a
Ashen.
touch me and you'll lose a
Oh,
finger.
hey, relax. What about Scarlet? I don't really know her.
No. It's not gonna. You see, I'd rather sacrifice you, boyo. Get out of
Hank,
here.
seduce her, and then slit her throat.
Hold on. Let me check this statue out a little bit more.
You want to roll a perception check?
Let me check this.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Roll a d20.
Yeah, 15.
All right. You see a bunch of blood around the base of this statue.
Is it fresh?
It's not fresh,
Okay.
but it's stained on the statue.
No, hold on. Well, it's John. Remember, John's
Yeah,
got it.
that's what I was gonna
It's
say.
not fresh. It's
So, guys,
it's stained.
what I see is some old stained blood on the base of the statue.
All right,
Okay.
So looks like they killed someone, probably.
Or they probably killed an animal. It's a forest. Let's look for something we could
But
sacrifice.
there are no animals
There's
around.
no animals near it.
Have you looked? I haven't. Have you looked? Let's see. I'm gonna look around.
Yeah.
Perception check.
Walking around for like
All right.
a couple hours, friend. I mean,
animals.
maybe nothing.
What'd you
Nothing's
roll?
here.
Yeah.
Maybe we,
Ashen, have you seen anything?
16.
So you see traces of, like, you see footprints of animals, but you don't see any animals within your 25-foot ball of light.
Okay. So, but if I stray too far from the path, I'm gonna start from the beginning.
Mhm.
little fellow.
What if
remember?
we
Well,
link
this is
arms
what I'm
and
gonna
have
do. Are you
him
ready? Are you
farther
ready for
away?
this? Are you ready for this? This is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna happen. All right. I guess I'm just gonna go on ahead and take one for the team. So I'm gonna walk up to this thing.
We're gonna
I'm
kill a
take
little fella.
dagger. I'm gonna take a dagger. My hand.
I guess we're not killing the little fellow.
And put some blood on that, and put blood on the.
Roll
statue.
a D6 for me.
With my dagger. Okay.
1.
Miss.
Okay, so you cut yourself.
You hit an otter.
Oh, you're proficient in daggers, correct? Okay, so
Yeah.
that adds your proficiency modifier to it.
Okay,
which
so
is
he
plus
for
3.
sure cut your hand.
Good.
Yeah.
I wanted to. That's my point.
It's okay. It's
my
okay. I
proficiency
got him.
plus 2.
Three?
So 3.
Okay. You
got
cut
him.
your
Fireball.
hand and drip it onto the statue, correct? That's what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm putting blood on the statue. I'll
Yeah.
smear it if I have to.
The statue's hand begins to move.
Oh god, not this fucking crap again.
How much did it
It
move?
moved a pretty decent amount.
And how much damage
Three
did I take?
3 points of damage. That's what you rolled.
Oh, okay, awesome.
All right, looks like you guys have to bleed yourselves out because
It's all right,
Fuck
guys.
blood,
I'll
Mark.
cure your wounds after this, but I think the one with the most blood should get stabbed first.
like I said,
Why do I feel like Nate is looking right at me right now?
I'm looking at Hank.
Hank is a
Hank
good
does have
shot.
the most body mass.
here's the problem there. I'm an orc. Blood's a little different. So let's
It's a sacrifice. You bleed red blood.
But a
excuse me.
halfling blood's different than a
You
elf,
bleed
and-
red blood just like the rest of us, Hank. And plus, you got like more than me.
let's just
What's going on there?
grab the ranger. Let's grab the ranger.
I'll
Just
do it. I'll do it.
stab him a few
can't
times.
do
All
it one
right.
out.
Roll
Here we
it.
go.
Roll
I'll
it.
do too.
D6 for me, John. And add your proficiency modifier.
Kevin's rolling.
Yeah, you too, Kevin. Roll a D6.
I got a 6.
All right. So that's 6 damage to you.
Damage.
The
I got a 4.
4. Okay. So that's
With your modifier.
What do I need to put on the modifier?
your proficiency modifier.
Proficiency. I don't have that one on here.
Your proficiency modifier is on in the very front, where your HP is. Okay, it is located
plus
right
2.
next to
So
your
6.
armor class.
All right.
God damn it! Well, we gotta get healed too.
All right.
And if you die, I can heal. I can res you.
Use your potion or get it here.
So-
Pick one.
Can heal you with ruffles.
So John and Kevin, you both take 6 points of damage, and you bleed onto the statue. And he points to his left.
Which is what
He
direction?
points to his left, which is west.
Cool. Hey, cleric,
Just going in a
are we gonna have to
fucking
ask you
circle.
to use your magic over here, or are you just gonna go ahead and do it for the lads?
Hey, you're
It
gonna
might
let us
happen.
die?
I'm not gonna let you die. Who's
Bleed a
hurt
little
more?
more.
Die by from
Just to heal all of us.
I can't do that.
Okay, then
Not at
don't.
once. I can't heal you. I can't mass heal you all at once.
Okay, sure. Well, they both have 6 points of damage. I only took 3. I'm fine.
Okay, so heal John and heal Corvo, and then I'll use a potion to heal my hand.
All right, I'm gonna use cure wounds on.
That
Corvo then.
says touch, and then you roll a what?
It's 1d8 plus your spellcasting. ability.
Okay, so roll a d8, add your spellcasting modifier, and Corvo gets that much health back.
What about me? Do I just do a D8 as well?
You do a d10 with the Oh no, with the health potion, just give yourself 15 points of health back, and whatever. If you hit max, you have full health.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I'm at full health again.
What's the?
Okay.
I gotta know this, but
Hey,
what?
Eric. If I step away real quick, do you still?
Yeah,
able
just
to keep
mute.
going?
Just mute your
Use
mic.
the restroom real quick.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Keep going, guys.
What's the spellcasting ability modifier? I don't know.
It should be. It's whatever your.
Is it on this part right here?
Is it wisdom?
It's no. It's
Oh, spell.
Your
spell attack?
so spell attack and it's your plus whatever.
spell
it is.
attack bonus.
Okay, +4.
+4.
Hold on, no. It's not the thing. That's my
No, but yeah, that's your +4 is your.
7.
So you roll a 7
It's
plus.
seven.
Oh, 7 total. So John, you get 7 hit points back.
Yeah, I'm back
Cool.
to full health.
Nice. We can bleed you again.
Yeah, you're so stupid.
Oh yeah. I was gonna die by hand sacrifice.
Little saw
I'm just-
action.
Good thing to
Yeah.
have a healer.
I'm just glad
right?
somebody picked up on that shit, man.
I was gonna ask the next question, be like, are there bones anywhere? That means there's no dead people. That means most likely it's just like little blood sacrifices.
I like how you just jumped straight to try to take out the halfling.
Yeah, he would have lost a whole lot more than his
Well,
life.
see, I was kind of hoping that would happen because then most likely the orc would have lost some blood and then the statue would have moved.
That's funny.
If I killed the halfling?
No, well, yeah, because I would have literally blown you to smithereens is what would have happened.
I think coming into a D&D session, love it.
Okay, so he's moving to the west.
Yeah, well, we gotta wait till Kevin gets back. But
oh yeah. Can I go ahead and I'm gonna tear a piece of a cloth from my cloak, and can I roll a medicine? Yeah. Just so my wisdom is +1, so I roll a d20, and you make the DC whatever you want. But I'm gonna so I can try to heal a couple points or something. Fuck! I rolled a 6.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it.
Okay, so I don't know how to tie a knot.
Apparently.
You're doing fucking dude.
Fuck. All right.
Caleb, you liking these puzzles?
Nice.
Good.
I'm liking it because I like.
They're
puzzles.
simple. They're not too complicated.
I love
A little
puzzles.
Skyrim-y-ish.
It's just I'm just thinking too much about it.
No.
Man, they're not Skyrim.
You know,
Yeah, this is actually way more.
Fire, and I just didn't
Huh?
say it. With the fire, I figured it was fire, but I just didn't say it.
Yeah, I was beating myself up earlier
That's what I was
trying to
getting
think
there,
about.
but no.
I was assuming Nate would figure that out, cast Sacred Flame, and then that shit would happen.
I was thinking I figured it out, and then Mr. Illusionist here was tried his thing, because I'm not the very most upspoken person.
You
when
should
it
be,
comes
man.
to
You're a
shit like
drunk.
this.
You should
You're
be
a drunk, and you're a dwarf.
You're a dwarf.
not
You
drunk
should
right
be
now.
fighting. You should be fighting with that halfling like every other fucking word.
No, you should be fighting with the elf because you hate elves.
That's true.
Look at that cat.
Or I could be like the dwarf and elf combo from Lord
That's
of the Rings,
true.
No.
They still didn't
I
like
know
it.
Well, the only
Elvish.
people who
Well-
have like a legit background,
You should.
actually, yeah,
Well,
Nate.
so-
Actually, it makes sense for his character to be quiet. He's the outsider because John and Kevin knew each other before, and Esteban and Caleb both met beforehand, and then they all met at the bar with Nate just there by himself. So it actually makes sense character-wise that he's the quiet one because he doesn't know each other.
And then this is what I'm planning to do. Like my character development is just like I'm gonna start opening up.
That's cool, man. I appreciate that. I like that. I like that a lot.
Brilliant.
Because personally, in real life, I still have to get comfortable.
Yeah, dude, that's totally fine. I'm totally okay with that. Esteban, are you fucking playing video games right now? Because I can hear that shit.
Yes.
No, dude, no. First of all, we're playing D&D right now. That's out.
He's in it, man. He is ready.
The next season, I really want to get some visuals because that would help me so much in trying to pay attention.
Yeah, that'd be
You
good.
have a turtle here.
Well, see, the whole
is
problem
our-
is,
this is
Nate,
our
if I
final
were to do
boss.
visuals with the Gray Forest, it would kind of ruin the illusion of like not knowing where the fuck you guys are. Okay, so
That's what I'm saying. Like next
Yeah.
season.
well, I'll try to figure something out for the next session because the next session would benefit from some visuals. Okay,
So
Question for you, Eric. If you had to guess how much more time?
we shouldn't be more than 20 more minutes. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you guys go to the left, which is where's my map? You guys go to the left, which is to the west, and you go another 100 feet, and you come across the 8th statue. The 8th statue. I'm just assuming John is going to read all of these, so that's why I'm.
yeah.
I mean, I can read some if you get.
You want to read them?
No, I'll read it. It's all right.
Nate
know,
reads it,
I
will
know.
miss a
I
couple.
know. It's my native tongue.
Okay, so the 8th demands something truly dreadful to be brought before it. And as John or Nate, whichever one decides to read that out loud, when they say that, two small castles, forts appear in front of you, one to the left and one to your right.
And then we get like, do we get like this? The whole number like shit. Ah!
I'm so startled.
What's going on?
So you have one to your left
Bubble.
and one to your right.
There's guinea pigs everywhere.
Dreadful brought before him
A body?
2 small forts. You
Yes.
Wait, can you repeat
Like-
the?
with people in them.
No, they're completely abandoned. They just appear in front of you. The fog clears and you
They're
can see
miniatures?
them. No. They're not miniatures, but you can see them.
Okay, so
One is to your
boy.
left
Here we go.
and one is to your right.
Okay, what is the the plaque say again?
demand something dreadful to be brought before
Yes.
him. Something dreadful. Well, we have something dreadful right here. A whole 6-something foot of one.
Hey, Hank.
Smells like an arse.
He's 7 feet.
Hank, poo.
Shit yourself.
You gonna shit out some of that fish, buddy?
What?
Okay, so it looks like we're gonna be having to pick one of these forts and bring something back. I wonder what the fuck is behind those doors.
I vote right.
I go with you.
Perception,
I'm with
maybe?
you. Elf.
Right.
Right?
Wait,
hold on.
no.
Wait, Nate wants to do
Nate
something.
wants to roll perception. Go, roll.
We got a good call.
It's a great
So the
call.
20,
actually.
right?
Yes.
God damn it, 2.
I'll try and roll.
They're forts.
I'll go.
Made out of
I'll roll
stone
too.
that just appeared in
Look
front
at
of you.
doors.
Somebody else roll a perception
Oh.
so we can figure the shit out.
I'll
say
allow one more person to roll perception.
I don't have any perception buff on mine, so there's no point in me even doing it.
No, I mean you could roll a 20.
Shit. Yeah, my perception. I didn't have mine, but it was still too low, so I was like, fuck it.
A 3.
It'd actually be a 4.
Okay.
Get it right, sir.
Yeah, that's not going to do it either, Kevin. All right.
What's your
So you have the left and the right.
I say we don't split up. Let's go right.
Yeah, I say right.
All right. As you approach the right fort, you see the left one disappear.
Fuck.
Oh,
Oh shit.
looks like we lost the fort there.
That means
Yeah,
it's
we
the right
stuck
one.
spooky.
with this one.
little spooky there.
So
be a good one, guys.
you
Right one.
open the fort, and you see
Open the foot.
yeah, and you see
The door.
you open the door to the fort, and you see just ruins and scattered tables and tossed around bookshelves and desks and all of these different things thrown around, and you see a blood trail leading up a staircase to the top of the fort.
Pressure old.
Cool. Is this within 30 minutes, or do I have to cast another spell?
No, you're good right now. You can see.
Okay. I can see.
And I think
everything?
half of you guys have dark vision, so
Yeah,
I do.
I do.
yeah.
I think.
I think Kevin is the only one that
Can
doesn't
I-
have dark vision.
Can I do Can I cast a spell?
Yeah, of course you can.
Detect evil and good.
Okay.
For the duration, you know if there is an aberration, celestial element, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as the creature's location.
Okay.
It's a good one.
I don't know what.
So you
spell
cast
means.
it, and you feel a strong presence upstairs.
That's it. Ethereal.
What kind of presence? Evil or good?
It's evil.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's
Fun.
All right.
Mm.
What's happening now?
I haven't killed something in a little bit.
Let's walk up there and check it out.
God, John, you're.
Yeah.
I
Maybe we'll
haven't
find a dead
killed
body.
something in a little bit.
So what are you
Hey,
guys
I gotta
doing?
Write my name.
You find a dead body, maybe, right?
So what are you guys doing?
I vote go
Creepy.
up there and check it out.
I'm
Same
gonna go up the stairs, but I'm gonna go very stealthily.
Okay.
All right.
I
I'll just
agree.
clump
I'm
my way
a
up the
rogue.
stairs.
So Nate, I'm assuming you're going up first.
Got my hand axe out.
All right. So you go up there. You open the door at the top of the stairs, and you see a skeleton. It is
All right.
It's a humanoid skeleton covered in cloth armor, and it doesn't look like something you have seen before.
Is it alive or is
It's
it?
it's just laying there on the ground. It's not moving.
Fuck that! Hit that thing in the
So
head.
Nate's the only one up there, right?
No, you guys are all up there. Nate just
Okay.
saw it first.
Okay, cool.
I led the charge.
Yes.
Could we go up there and check out the body?
Yes, you can. Roll a perception check for me. Actually, roll a history check for me, which
History
is
check? Are you sure?
I like it. I'm glad you used something different than perception.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
History check.
so. History is intelligence.
Oh, okay. What? 20?
You're good.
Damn.
No. What die?
Oh, D20. Yeah.
Just said that.
I was like,
Oh.
damn.
Could have lied right there, man.
No, I'm
What'd
not.
you roll?
I'm not. Lying's a waste of time. 12.
Okay. So you, as a cleric, have traveled around a lot, and you've seen skeletons. You've done rites and last rites and all of this for tons of different kinds of people. But you've never seen anything like this skeleton's head before. It's a little strange to you. It's a little abnormally shaped. It has a couple horns on above each eyebrow. They're not big, but they're kind of they're slightly small as horns go.
Is his body cut in half? Because it's totally Darth Maul. I swear to God.
His body is
Sounds
not
like
cut
it.
in half.
Damn it! Ugh. Dang it!
What do you guys want to do?
How big
Hey,
is it? What's,
Mr. Halfling, do you have anything in your little books about something like this?
Let me go on ahead and take a look at it. I'm gonna look through my book galore about.
Yeah, roll a history check.
Good thinking, right, guys?
19
Goddamn right,
plus 2.
Okay. So you realize that this is a hobgoblin.
Oh shit!
Something that is not very well known to the land or to the above ground. They usually live in the underdark of the world, and something that you haven't seen in a very long time. Yeah.
Underdark.
Cool. So, yeah, we're gonna be. This looks like it's and I wonder if. Oh shite. Anyone ever heard of a hobgoblin?
I don't even know what that is.
yeah.
Let's just say if you see an orc, think nasty, and then add their mother, and then add a piece of shit, and then more nasty, and you got yourself a hobgoblin.
Nice.
Sounds like my aunt.
Incredibly
It's kind of funny. Good. I think my second cousin was a hobgoblin. I
Sorry.
killed him.
Pretty sure.
Scarlet chimes in.
All right.
He wasn't. We have no hobgoblin relatives in our clan. Don't you
All right,
be
so he was
smearing
adopted?
us. No.
Okay, so is there a door? What's around us?
Nothing.
Yeah,
You're just in a top room. It's a very small fort. You have the bottom floor and the upper floor.
But you said we
Um,
detected something evil upstairs,
Yes.
and we're upstairs in the room.
Yes.
Okay.
The evil.
I'm going to grab the skull and shake it off the skeleton.
Okay. Roll a d20 for me and add your strength modifier.
That sounds like a good idea.
I was gonna do that if you didn't.
So I was thinking to cut
Yeah,
that
man.
off.
I need to cut that off. It's dead already. Come on. Stupid roll. 14, 15, 16, 17.
All right. So you easily grab the skull,
Always fuck with the dead.
pluck it off, and nothing happens.
Hey, look,
Uh,
something dreadful, right? This is what
make it talk. Make it talk.
The blood smears on the floor. Where do they go?
They led to his body.
Okay. Can I look through his body pockets? Let's see what he has on him.
Yeah, sure.
What do you want me to roll? D20?
Yeah, just roll a d20.
Make it easy for me. Any modifiers you want me to add to it? It's a 17, so whatever modifiers you want me to add to it.
Nah, you're good. You're good without them. You find about 5 gold pieces on
I'm
his
happy
dead
with
body.
that.
Yeah.
Cool, 'cause
You're
I-
rich.
You're lucky.
You gonna share?
Gold.
So Hank, you have
No.
the skull in your hand.
Sorry.
So, do we just go back to the statue now? I mean, kind of what we
How
need to have,
how
right?
fresh is the blood?
It's pretty dried up.
Is it?
It's
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so retarded.
Yeah, let's go on ahead and let's head back, I guess.
Okay, so you guys
Yeah,
are
I
all
think,
going back to the statue?
Or we're heading
Wait, that's
downstairs.
kinda-
Let's
kinda-
just take it one
kinda
step at a
yelling at
time.
himself.
Why is Nathan retarded?
Oh, I'll
Kinda
check.
yelling at himself right there.
This isn't like we're just talking outside of the whole thing.
Hey,
Yeah.
I have a spell
That's why you need voices, sir.
You have a spell.
called Turn Undead. Could have brought him back to life.
Well, we don't want him fucking
No, no,
back
that's-
it
alive.
might work that way,
With his
but
skull.
Yeah. Turn undead. Turn undead is literally like you turn them around and
Like,
make
if
them
they're
run
coming
away
at
from you.
you make them afraid of you.
Oh, so,
There's a spell called Speak with the Dead that would have
Oh,
done
okay.
that.
Which
Yeah.
I don't have. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So you guys are going back to the statue?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what are you doing with the skull?
Just gonna put it at his feet.
You're putting it at his feet?
The base of the
Okay.
what?
You put this skull at the base of the feet, and the statue starts to move. And
Oh, all right.
the statue
Thinking, Hank.
points north.
All right.
Let's go north.
Looks like we got,
We're going
got a
Is the
direction to
statue
go now.
itself facing south?
Hmm?
Is the statue itself facing south?
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
All right, well, I
Let's
guess
go
we'll-
find number 9.
Yeah.
All right, so we roll to the next one.
Okay.
Deep-
So you guys walk about 150 feet. You get to the 9th statue, and it says the 9th asks for warmth, but not to be burnt.
Is the statue naked?
It is not it's wearing very very traditional robes, not very outdoorsy gear.
Maybe
I'm gonna
there
throw,
fire
I'm gonna
pit?
throw
Right?
my cloak over it.
You're gonna put your cloak.
I'm gonna
over
take
it.
my cloak off, and because I have my leather armor underneath it, I'm just gonna throw my cloak over it
Okay.
and tie it on it.
The
you just
statue
threw a rag
starts.
on him.
The statue starts to move a little bit, but not too much. You still have your what was that spell you cast, Caleb?
Yeah.
The illusion thing?
No, it's not an illusion. Fairy fire.
Okay, so you can actually see within the grasp of that. You see some footprints, and you actually hear some little rustling to the northwest of you.
Footprints. How big are the footprints? Roll. Let me look at them.
Yeah.
I would have to use my tracking though.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want me to use for tracking? Perception or?
Yeah, that'll be fine.
All right.
I'm sitting right here playing with you.
18.
18. They seem about a little bigger than a dog's footprint.
Oh, so it's okay.
Kind of.
Alright. Then okay. Anyone else want to do anything, or do you want me to just do what I'm going to do next?
Go ahead, do what
So
you
give him a little bear hug. No, all right then. Okay, no hug.
There's,
Trying to keep warm.
oh my goodness, Ogre! If you don't shut your trap.
Ogre?
Listen.
Ogre.
That's-
Ogre is kind of an offensive term. That's kind of mean. All right.
Okay, so
Just
now
step
what
on
I'm
the
going
next
to do
time
is
we go to sleep.
I'm going to roll an animal handling.
Okay, I was fixing to do that.
Do you want to try instead? Because I'm more than happy to let you.
Remember, but
Mine's just
only
good.
2 people can roll for one, so you can try Caleb. If you fail, then they can hopefully bring in
I
the
rolled a
clutch.
15 for animal handling.
16?
Yeah.
So you know these are wolf footprints.
Okay, cool.
And you can tell they're pretty fresh.
I was actually kind of aiming my animal handling at the rustling noise. To see
Oh,
if I
yeah.
could lure whatever it is out. Does a 16 do it?
You messed up.
I'd say no on that. But you know that the...
I know it's a wolf.
the-
Congratulations.
You know it's a wolf, and you know it's pretty close.
Okay. So we may be in danger. Just letting you know. Everybody stand guard and be ready.
All right, I got my mace, so let's hit something, right? Me and Koro need to kill someone.
Yeah. Well, or something.
Either way,
That's funny.
make something dead.
Yeah.
Why don't you
So
go
what
and
you guys
take the
doing?
rag off the statue? I mean, it's a tiny little cloak on him. Kind of looks kind of funny. Like he's trying to
Well,
protect his head from
you
the rain.
can see that if you put some clothes on it, it's starting to move.
Yeah, that's not close. That's like a rag.
You're talking to a guy who's wearing like the least amount of clothes out of all of you.
Yeah, well, it is actually a rag to him because it's about as big as his knee.
Hey, let's create a fire at the base of his feet next to him. Not too
Well,
close.
he says he doesn't want to burn. Listen to what the elf
I
says.
guess
burn
so.
Make a fire.
Well,
It's
someone
fire pit, not fire pit, like a fire, like.
try to wave the heat a little bit.
Yeah.
Make him a little warm that way. A little
Keep a fire
toasty
next to him,
toasty.
keep him
All right.
warm.
See, let's
You guys want to do that?
we
That'd be
brought
nice.
only 4 pieces of wood. Try to start some
All right,
fire.
well, go ahead and set these out. So I put the wood out.
Oh.
I grab some little kindling,
about-
some grass, and
How about we make clear?
I mean, I could
just
pop sacred
make a
flame
little
on there.
fire and bring a
I
little
don't know
close to
if
him, right?
snake-
Oh,
Okay.
Sacred Flame's still hot. Go and try it, Churchman. Fire.
But then again, it is a cone of fire, so I don't know if that would work out.
Yeah.
No, don't put it next to him. I mean, don't set the poor guy on fire.
It's also in a radius, so we may have to use the flint.
Okay, let's just use a flame. I think we're overthinking this.
Okay, so you're
So
setting a fire
I
nearby.
set a fire right at the base of the statue, not super close, but just enough to warm it up.
Is your cloak still on there, or did you take that off?
My cloak is still on the statue.
Okay.
Yeah, burn the rack.
So you set the fire, and the little bit that the hand moved before, it moves back to a side position.
So
Okay,
it's too
so I'm gonna put out the fire.
Yeah, it's too much.
Okay. Hand moves back to the slight pointed position.
All right.
Okay, so we need to put clothes on this thing.
Yeah.
But I would suggest that no one starts to lose any of their armor, because if we start losing armor and this pack of wolves or whatever these wolves are end up finding out and being close to us, we're gonna be in trouble.
I've got a cloak too. I'll put my cloak on as well.
Same there.
His
Okay.
cloak is like 4 times the size of mine, so it should move
Yeah.
4 times as
Yeah,
much as
yeah.
it did.
Yeah. So it moves a good amount. It starts to point kind of northeast. It's kind of pointed like 45 degrees northeast, but you can kind of tell it's not completely done moving.
Anyone else got anything else they could put
I'll
on
put my
it?
cloak on it.
Okay. So you put your cloak on there, and it does move up, and it's completely parallel with the ground, but it's still pointing northeast.
All right. I have a little beanie thing on. I'll put that on top of his head.
All right. So that finally moves and makes the statue point to the east.
Can we take our clothes back from it?
Yeah, it's just...
Let me finish.
Oh, damn.
And as it hits east, the clothes disappear.
Oh.
Oh, good thing I didn't put me
Yeah.
undies on there.
Yeah, right?
See what happens when you
Hold on
dummies
there.
give stuff away.
You guys are wearing
Don't get
underwear?
nothing back.
Of course,
yeah.
Mr. Touchy is not wearing underwear.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
It's not.
So are you guys going to go to the east?
Yeah, wherever it's pointing.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right.
See how long you guys survive without any clothes. I'm doing fine.
Hey, I
So
don't
you
think-
guys
I don't
come
think-
across a small lake,
No stuff.
and
Nice.
there's a small bridge that leads to a tiny island in the middle of this lake. And on this island
Oh, I like
is a giant boulder about the size of the
Patrick?
island. and I would say it's about 60 feet by 60 feet. And in front of that boulder is a statue.
God damn it.
And the statue says...
Wait, are we at the statue, or we have to cross the
Yes,
bridge?
you're at the... No, it's a pretty well-made bridge. You guys don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
And it
Little fellow.
says, congratulations, you're halfway there.
Dude.
Son of a bitch.
Okay.
Please rest
Thank you.
while you can.
Fucking
And
10
there,
statues
as
later.
you, as Corvo finishes reading that, a campsite appears.
Sweet.
That's awesome.
bitch,
These moon elves are very kind.
They reward
and-
effort. I'm not mad at them.
Yeah.
You guys
No.
will take a long rest there.
Awesome.
And that is where we'll end this session.
Beautiful.
Fuck off, Ghost.